Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the news. Before we begin, a look at the headlines. Deputy Chief Minister MEGHALAYA objects over use of term Khasis in reservation policy discussion. Speaker rules official term must be Khasi and Jaintia. Meghalaya issues 20 quarry permits in 2 years, says Chief Minister. Government plans regional pollution board offices, assures strict monitoring of quarrying. HNLC area commander surrenders before police in Mairang. Government urges militants to join mainstream, reaffirms commitment to peace talks. Government considers Greenfield Highway, road widening to East Shillong traffic, NH 106 upgrade underway. And Reboy MSMEs Basuba Broom and Airy Weave win national recognition for promoting local products and rural livelihoods. Starting off with the local news in detail. A point of order was raised by Deputy Chief Minister MEGHALAYA in the Meghalaya Assembly over the use of the term Khasis instead of the official Khasi and Jaintia during discussion on the state reservation policy. Dhar objected to the wording used by VPP MLA Ardent Mila Basayamoit and urged that Assembly records reflect both communities. Basayamoit clarified his remark was meant to promote unity among sub-tribes and not exclude anyone. Health Minister Waidlan Mikishila reminded the House that the 1972 reservation notification clearly specifies Khasi and Jaintia. Speaker Thomas A. Sangma ruled that official proceedings will retain the correct term Khasi and Jaintia.
Sri Adan members has referred on the term Khasi are not inclusive of Jaintia. So, as we all know, as per reservation policy, it is specifically reserved for Khasi and Jaintia. So, therefore, it should always be referred as Khasi and Jaintia whenever we discuss the reservation policy. So, I therefore request your Honorable Speaker to put on the record on the proceedings of the House that it should always be referred as Khasi and Jaintia whenever we refer to the reservation policy. This is my submission.
That is only the mind of the who brought the short duration discussion, but as per records, it is always referred as Khasi and Jaintia, so I will put the record straight. My decision stands.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma informed the Assembly that the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board issued 8 consent to operate permits for stone quarries in 2024-25 and 12 in 2025-26 across the state. He said the government is working to improve efficiency by setting up regional offices outside Shillong, while assuring that all quarry approvals follow prescribed rules. MLAs also called for stronger monitoring and transparency to prevent illegal quarrying.
May I know from the Honorable Chief Minister the total number of applications for the consent to operate permission that was received by the State Pollution Control Board from the quarries who already have the consent to establish permission with them. So can I get the figures district-wise, sir?
So the number of applications and the consent to establish and consent to operate, the process of how many are in which aspect or which stage, that information specifically is not there with me. But how many of them have received consent to operate, I can give the information district-wise. But this is a matter which is, as I said, under process, so we'll have to get the details as per the date today. I will require notice for that, sir. It's, as I said, normally what happens is a person applies for the consent to establish first. and then after that certain procedures are followed, and post that then consent to operate is applied for and then it's given. So therefore in this transition phase, exact number of how many applied for consent to establish and then how many are now in the process of operate, getting that number is not with me right now, sir.
An area commander of the Band Hinyo Threp National Liberation Council, active in West Khasi Hills, surrendered before police in Mairang today. Deputy Chief Minister in charge Home Preston Thinsong appealed to other cadres to lay down arms and join the mainstream, assuring government support and protection. He also said both the state and central governments remain open to peace talks.
Yes, it is true that one area commander of the HNLC, who is also very, very active, he surrendered to the police force, and his name also you will be known. And so let us see the next course of action will be accordingly taken. But my appeal to other cadres of the HNLC also can follow the same footsteps.
Deputy Chief Minister in charge PWD Preston Thinsong informed the Meghalaya Assembly that the government is examining road widening and a proposed greenfield alignment along the National Highway 106 to ease Shillong's traffic congestion. The Lat Umroi Shillong stretch has already been handed over to NHIDCL for upgradation. He said the earlier elevated road proposal was found unfeasible, and the government is now considering either a 4-lane greenfield alignment or widening the existing road to a standard 2-lane width. Efforts are also underway to improve the congested ISBT junction, with authorities directed to clear encroachments. MLAs raised concerns over severe congestion, pedestrian safety, and the need for alternative routes and better connectivity to decongest the city.
Shillong faces massive traffic congestion. So my question is, how wide or the right of way is the National Highway 106 from Omyam Bridge to Maulai Petrol Pump, so as the scope of road expansion and widening can be made?
The decision that we have taken right now, recently we had a meeting with NHIDCL to do the survey of this entire stretch, because initially we would like to have the elevated route all along. But the technical survey done by the NHIDCL found that elevated route is not feasible. So the second option, we go for the 4-lane, which will be also converted into greenfield project altogether. And the third option, because right now we are still examining and do the surveying, which one is the best option. And the third option is double lane, standard double lane, 12 meters with ROW. So these are the options, sir. Right now we have two options. The option number one, elevated road, is not feasible. Then now we are examining the option 2 and the option 3. But certainly, sir, widening will happen once these two options is finalized.
Health Minister Waidlat Mikishila informed the Assembly that East Khasi Hills has 54 dialysis machines, including 12 at Civil Hospital Shillong and 42 in private hospitals. He said 10 machines at Civil Hospital and all private units are currently functional. The minister said the government plans to expand dialysis facilities and recruit trained technicians due to rising kidney cases, but noted a shortage of nephrologists in government hospitals. MLAs also urged the government to strengthen public facilities and expand services to other districts to improve access for patients.
So, total number of dialysis machines seems to be 66, including government hospital and private hospital, 66.
No.
So,
the corrected version, page has been given.
Okay, 54.
54.
So, sir, out of this 54 numbers of dialysis machines, how many are functional and how many are not non-functional?
So out of this 12 in the civil hospital Shillong, 10 are functional and 2 are non-functional. And as for the private hospital, as of the records, all are functional.
The Meghalaya Assembly budget session was adjourned sine die today after 2 weeks of detailed discussions on key state issues and passage of important legislations. The session concluded with the state and national anthems, while members from both ruling and opposition benches were seen interacting cordially, reflecting democratic unity. Meghalaya Trinamool Congress President Charles Spingrope has urged all MLAs to maintain decorum and strictly follow assembly rules following heated confrontations between ruling and opposition members during the ongoing budget session. Spingrope, a former speaker, also expressed concern over rising traffic congestion in Shillong and questioned the introduction of e-bicycles in the hill city. He emphasized the need for schools to operate dedicated buses to ease traffic and ensure student safety.
To study some of the states or countries which have a similar geographical and topographical terrain and still do not have the problem of traffic, I will say congestion, pandemonium, because nobody follows the rules. There's no rules that are being followed. And also, the only way you can, now the question of cycling came, and the Honorable Chief Minister replied that we have electric bikes and all that, but nobody is seen using them. We are bound by certain rules and procedure of conduct of business of the House or Parliament. Therefore, to voice your opinion in a manner which is not unparliamentary is not against the rules of procedure. However, this should not cross the limit.
Two companies from Reebhoi district have brought pride to Meghalaya after receiving national recognition at the 9th Business Membership Organization MSME event held in New Delhi yesterday. Basuba Broom Company Limited and Airy Weave Private Limited were honoured for their excellence in production, marketing and contribution to the MSME sector. The awards, presented by Delhi MP Manoj Tiwari at Ashok Hotel, recognize their work in promoting processed broom grass and airy yarn and fabrics. Representatives of both companies expressed gratitude, saying the honour is a major motivation for rural enterprises to promote locally made products and strengthen livelihoods.
Ni ada mentah ni hapo Ashok Hotel po New Delhi tingwan sini nak mentah kani kawai program kawa la penyat dak foundation of MSME ke kadai ka responsible business membership organization award pira kini ki products kan kiba penni hi na po Reebhoi ke jongi na po Meghalaya jongi bat kin lek chapo national level bat kin lek ru syakayo haka perthai ni bro kawai tingin sisno sarong ya kata jing ai khubli ya ki para member ki jongi ya kaba kilaya tre sitam ndai tangka jingla ka jonga ndai ka dei ka ji tre lang ka jongi ya kaba nila pan poi sadu jong kanika kerdang ka mentah te nismo kumen
ni yo i sakim taksni ba babon tadi ki FPC ki company ki keba kila nomini yang ni keba sebab belum producer company keba kumba barok ni latib baganeka basuba kadan haklim stem tengi penpau si kadai ya ke snow komen keba crown nama binlayo kat kaneka award keba he hakaneka sni kun si benta ban I'm sim yang ni ki nong yalam khamtam bat kum juru ya ki nong rap ki bade nak than galaya bat khamtam nak Reebhoi ki jongi hi barok away.
The District Legal Services Authority, West Jaintia Hills, conducted a legal awareness program at Yauthimme Market in Jowai to prevent child marriage under the Nalsa Action Plan and Bal Vivah Mukt Bharat campaign. FB Pasa, Assistant Legal and Defence Counsel DLSA, highlighted that child marriage remains a concern, especially in rural areas due to poverty, school dropouts and lack of awareness. He also informed that the legal marriage age is 21 for boys and 18 for girls and urged to report cases through Childline 1098 or the legal helpline 15100.
Deputy Commissioner Manuka Uniu Child Protection Officer Opai Osali New DCLE Ovajentia Opai Osali wa Hewan MDTG Jingchong Kap Hana. There DC Manuinigi the Child Protection Officer. Technical and Ego Yagategala Chubo la Chem Motowa, Ganga Kana, the new Kana, Yachong Hani, Tamji Ri, the new Paiti Yoki. The name you can be a conduct economy, take a social welfare people who may need con, your book has to be your car, the name you go by banning take a knock and tie.
As part of its initiative to spread awareness and provide information on legal matters concerning school children and the benefits available to citizens who are informed about the law, the District Legal Services Authority West Khasi Hills organized a legal awareness program at Khatsaupra College, Mairang, under the Back to School and Nalsa Asha campaigns. Students were sensitized on key laws including the POCSO Act, Prevention of Child Marriage, NDPC Act, cybersecurity and the right to free education. Officials stressed the importance of legal awareness to help students stay informed and protected.
When we speak about the virtual world, it's there, but it's not there. It's like you're using your phone, and once you use your phone, you enter that world. You switch off your phone, you're back to the real world. It's just the difference of whether you are here or you are not here. I'm going to show you a little bit, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about good habits of the use of technology.
A look at the regional news. Government High School Duck Lane in Kohima was formally inaugurated following its upgradation from a middle school, with Nagaland Minister for Women Resource Development and Horticulture S. Cruz unveiling the monolith at the school premises. Addressing the gathering, the minister highlighted the importance of quality education and encouraged students to build strong values and life skills for a better future.
I urge you to make the most of the resources and opportunities that will be available to you. Fear the Lord, obey your parents, explore new subjects, engage in extracurricular activities, and build the skills that will help you not just in school, but throughout your lives. With the upgradation of the school as teachers and faculty, you will shoulder more responsibility and obligation. Your dedication does not just educate minds, it shapes the future of society. In this regard, I expect that you serve the school with utmost dedication and sincerity.
Moving on to the national stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India is moving ahead on a strong reform path with simplified processes, improved ease of doing business and technology-driven governance. Addressing a post-budget webinar, he stressed that reforms must be judged by their impact and delivery on the ground. He highlighted increased public investment in infrastructure such as highways, railways, ports and digital networks, noting capital expenditure has risen significantly over the years. Modi said the union budget is a long-term policy roadmap and called for greater use of AI, blockchain and data analytics to improve transparency, speed and accountability.
जो ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस बढ़ाएं, जो गवर्नेंस में ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ाएं, जो जनता का जीवन आसान बनाए, उनके लिए नए नए अवसर बनाएं। बजट में इससे जुड़े निर्णय ही अर्थव्यवस्था को स्थायी मजबूती देते हैं। और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात यह है कि किसी भी बजट को अलग थलग स्टैंड अलोन करके नहीं देखा जाना चाहिए।
President Draupadi Murmu undertook a sortie in the indigenously developed light combat helicopter Prachand at Air Force Station Jaisalmer, Rajasthan today. President Draupadi Murmu flew in a two-aircraft formation with Indian Air Force officers. During the 25-minute mission, the President flew over key landmarks and witnessed operational drills. She described the experience as enriching and expressed pride in India's growing indigenous defense capabilities. News in and around the world. Pakistan has declared an open war against Afghanistan after the Taliban administration said that its forces killed and captured several Pakistani soldiers during a cross-border offensive. Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif said in a post on X that Islamabad had lost patience with the Taliban-led administration in Kabul, accusing it of sheltering militant groups. Pakistan carried out airstrikes targeting Afghan cities, including Kabul, Kandahar and Paktia, after a fresh round of clashes between the two sides. Afghan authorities condemned the strikes and claimed retaliatory operations, stating dozens of Pakistani soldiers were killed and military posts captured. The situation has raised fears of further escalation between the two neighboring countries. Lastly, in sports. The Assam Rifles team has emerged champions of the women's final in the 4th edition of the Assam Rifles Sentinels Cup 2026, held at the Assam Rifles ground in Laikor today. In an exciting and closely contested match, Assam Rifles defeated Laikor SC 2-1 to clinch the title and lift the championship trophy. Now a look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature stands at 18 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 26 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 32%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature stands at 11 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 17 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity is 49%. Lastly, in Jowai, the minimum temperature stands at 11 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature at 17 degrees Celsius, the relative humidity is 52%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai says partly cloudy sky, most likely to occur. Before we conclude, a quick look at the headlines once again. Deputy Chief Minister Sneo Bhalangdhar objects overuse of term Khasis in reservation policy discussion. Speaker rules official term must be Khasi and Jaintia. Meghalaya issues 20 quarry permits in 2 years, says Chief Minister. Government plans regional pollution board offices, assures strict monitoring of quarrying. HNLC area commander surrenders before police in Mairang. Government urges militants to join mainstream, reaffirms commitment to peace talks. Government considers Greenfield Highway road widening to East Shillong traffic, NH 106 upgrade underway. And Reboy MSME's Basubag Broom and Airy Weave win national recognition for promoting local products and rural livelihoods. With that, dear viewers, we come to the end of the news bulletin. For more updates, join us tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, goodbye.